Some people do not just love animals. They do not just admire wolves, cats, foxes, birds, or dragons from a distance. They say something much stranger. They say that somewhere deep inside them, they do not feel completely human. And for most people, that sounds impossible. It sounds like fantasy. It sounds like attention. It sounds like something the internet created overnight. But what if the real reason is much deeper than that? What if being a Therian is not always about pretending to be an animal? What if it is about trying to explain a part of the self that normal language cannot reach? A Therian is someone who identifies internally or spiritually with a non-human animal, not just as a favorite animal, not just as a costume, not just as a character, but as something they feel connected to on a personal level. And this is where most people misunderstand them. Because from the outside, people only see the behavior. They see the masks, they see the running, they see the animal movements, they see the videos online, and they laugh. But psychology teaches us something important. The behavior is usually not the beginning of the story. It is the visible part of something invisible. Because before someone shows the world an identity, they usually feel something inside that they cannot explain. Maybe they felt different before they had words for it. Maybe they felt too sensitive for the world around them. Maybe they watched other people move through life naturally, while they always felt slightly outside of the human script. Like everyone else received instructions they never got. And when a person feels that kind of distance for long enough, the mind starts searching for symbols. A wolf can become strength. A cat can become independence. A fox can become survival. A bird can become freedom. An animal identity can become a language for emotions that never had a safe place to go. That doesn't mean every Therian is traumatized. It doesn't mean every Therian is mentally ill. And it doesn't mean every story is the same. But it does mean the human mind has always used symbols to understand itself. We do it with zodiac signs. We do it with personality tests. We do it with superheroes. We do it with childhood characters. We do it with words like introvert, empath, old soul, black sheep, lone wolf. Because sometimes people are not just looking for a label, they are looking for a mirror. And for some people, the mirror is not another human face, it is an animal. That's what makes this topic uncomfortable, because it forces us to ask a question most people avoid. How human do you have to feel to belong with humans? Many Therians are young people, and youth is already a time when identity feels unstable. You are changing, your body is changing, your emotions are louder, your social world becomes crueler. You start asking, who am I? But sometimes the answer doesn't come as a normal sentence. Sometimes it comes as an instinct, a feeling, a pull, a strange sense that something inside you moves differently from everyone else. And then the internet appears. The internet does something powerful. It gives lonely feelings a community. Before the internet, someone might have kept that feeling hidden forever. But online, they find a video, then a comment, then a group. Then suddenly, the thing they thought made them alone becomes the thing that makes them belong. And belonging is one of the strongest psychological forces in the world. People don't only join communities because they agree with ideas. They join because for the first time they feel recognized. But there's also a dangerous side, because the internet can help someone understand themselves, and it can also intensify an identity before they fully understand it. When a young person is rewarded with attention, likes, comments, and community, the identity can become stronger very quickly. Not because it's fake, but because every human identity grows when people respond to it. This is why the conversation needs maturity. Mocking Therians doesn't make them disappear.
it usually makes them hide deeper. And blindly validating everything without reflection doesn't help either. The real question is not, are they weird? The real question is, what need is this identity answering? Is it giving them language? Is it giving them safety? Is it giving them power? Is it giving them a place to belong? Is it helping them survive a world where they never felt fully seen? Because sometimes when someone says, "I don't feel fully human," they may not be rejecting humanity. They may be describing how lonely humanity has felt to them. And that's the part people miss. Maybe the animal is not the escape. Maybe the animal is the symbol. A symbol for strength they never felt allowed to show. A symbol for freedom they never had. A symbol for instincts they were taught to silence. A symbol for a self that feels more honest than the person they perform every day. So before laughing at someone for identifying as a Therian, maybe we should ask a deeper question. What happens to a person when being human never felt like a safe place to exist? Because the real reason may not be that they want to stop being human. The real reason may be that somewhere along the way, being human stopped feeling like enough room for everything they were carrying.